And hey, thanks, Jay. As you know, there's been plenty of hype around this matchup between North Dakota State and South Dakota State, 1 versus 3. And my special guest at this time, radio voice of the Bison, Jeff Callahan. Jeff, what does NDSU have to do to slow down that high-powered offense?
Well, Eric, first of all, thanks for having me. It's great to be back with you here at Hurtin' Horns. And, wow, an exciting game this weekend. A lot of storylines around this one, obviously. And, you know, to answer your first question, looking forward to the chess match between NDSU's defensive front corralling Taryn Christian. And you have that stable of rotating defensive ends for the Bison with Greg Menard, Stanley Jones, Derek Tuska, and also Caleb Butler. And you factor in what Matt Entz will do to show some different looks to Christian, because we've seen number 3 in blue and yellow come in here and play pretty well, and played really well last year down in Brookings also. So this Code Green defensive front has been outstanding. They've been suffocating and getting to the quarterback throughout non-conference play so far. That chess match up front is going to be key, I think, on Saturday.
You mentioned that defensive up front. Jabril Cox didn't play in the first half last year, played in the second half. What does he mean? What does he bring to the table that they didn't really have last year?
Yeah. Well, he's a special player, and we've all seen Jabril, and he's been outstanding. He's as athletic as it gets, a guy that is silky smooth, plays very well in space, and makes a lot of things happen, obviously, that you don't necessarily see around the football, even when, you know, he seems like he's always around it. When he's not, he's making things happen all the time. 2 pick sixes in each of the last 2 games, and just an impressive player, special player. And I think last year you sit out a half, you don't quite get into the rhythm of the football game. It was 17-7 to start the third quarter, and things are a little bit different. Now he can begin the game. He's a part of the defensive game plan from the beginning, and I like the way that this could match up for him with what he does.
And before I let you go, what do you think the final score is going to be? First for the Bison game, and then secondly for the Vikings-Rams game that's on behind us.
Well, you know, I think if NDSU plays well and doesn't turn the football over and corrals Christian, I think they have an opportunity to be very successful on Saturday. As far as the Vikings go, your guess is as good as mine, Eric. I watched that game. We all saw that game on Sunday. That was tough to see. I would expect the Rams to probably get a victory tonight.
Well, he is the voice of the Bison. You can catch him listen on 92.7 or 1660 or Bison 1660 this weekend. Jay, back to you in the studio.